a house spider.
I turned
yeah,
the stream on now, so it's on now.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
There's wolf spider, horse spider, lion spider.
Yeah, maybe it's a wolf spider. Yeah.
Spider. What's up,
Yeah.
big man?
Brutus.
Yeah, you're muted.
He's muted. I've no cam today either. All right, let me.
It's a new feat. It's the muted feat. It will be sign language from here on out.
Sign language without the camera.
I like the spell selection, Rain. Really fucking awesome. That's the whole theme of the character.
Oh yeah.
Like Misty Step is it fits the character. Expeditious Retreat fits the character. It's really cool stuff.
Yeah,
Charm
I was inspired
too,
by
right?
a video.
Yeah, Charm too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also one of those.
Charm person, yeah.
Fits the theme of the character. Really cool.
Yeah, I didn't know which one to pick, but that one's from the what's it called, the feat, I think. Is it? Yeah, Fey Touch.
Yeah.
El gato.
It just fits the whole vampire thingamajig.
Yeah, I think so. There's other ones like Cold Touch and stuff.
Your camera is tweaking.
That looks like some horror game shit.
Looks like what's that scary movie called when you're
Jacob's Ladder or something.
Yeah. Testing, working. Yeah. Everything's
Brutus, if you can hear us, give us a sign.
I might be his webcam, plus everything is bugging out today.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to get really fed up with this webcam.
Yeah.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Okay, is everyone ready? Good. So we'll start with the usual recap. In the last session, everyone started at the stronghold where the Durgard had been dealt with, including the ogre zombie. And after finishing scouring the place, you found a piece of chartling that was not emanating this evil energy. And after some inspection, you figure that it can use as a forging material. Also, well, before that, you guys run into Nildar, who pulled a trap into Rain, and after saying that his father is gonna rule over Icewind Dale, he turned invisible and fled. And that's when you guys enter to his personal study, where you guys find the chartling and the never shutting lantern. After finishing exploring the area, you guys found some spore-infected humans who were put down after figuring that there was nothing to do about them. And in the treasure room, there were some stocks as well as the pearls that were stolen and some potions of healing. Returning to Kyrconic, you guys returned the goats, the pearls, and the lantern. The preparators of the belongings thank you, but couldn't give you much because they didn't have too much to offer. You received a pair of crampons for free, though, and as a token of thanks, Trovus will lead you next morning into the ruins of the tower. And as promised, the next first thing in the morning, you guys got ready to depart and told Trovus that you were ready and walked out of Kyrconic into the east, I'm sorry.
East.
the Wist. I drew like a path that this is like the general direction that you took out leaving Karkanic. And this is a 4 hours until this point, and here you had to take a short rest before continuing. Was during this short rest that 2 human figures approached. They didn't spoke, but they seemed aggressive towards you, so everyone got ready to combat. And after dealing with these 2 mad persons, you notice that they had a rough stone of turtling hanging as a necklace, and the weapons that they were wielding were like flails, but the ball of the flail was like a stone. Have you seen this obsidian? When it shatters, it is very sharp. Was like that, but made of turtling.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And that's where the session ended.
Nice. So Brutus, what were these people? You and I have both been around this region from our tribes. I've never seen anything like it.
Would I have ran into anything like this?
You would
even though Martok
so.
wouldn't have? Okay.
Well, they're definitely not one of our tribes. They look like tribe men with these flails.
That is that character. Do they look like Goliaths? I think I missed that.
They were
right,
more
they're just
human-sized.
What do you think they are? Can I go and inspect the corpses of them, or have someone in?
Yeah, can I go with?
Please. Yeah.
Okay. Either 2 medicine checks or 1 medicine check with advantage.
You're so good at medicine. You're so good at it.
I'll give you advantage unless you want to smell them.
Oh Lord. I mean, yeah, I guess I'll go for it. I'll take a big old whiff.
Divine sense, whiff, or?
Oh, why did you let me?
The divine whiff.
The divine whiff.
My smeller ain't what it used to be.
The divine sense. Would the divine sense also proc with dead corpses?
I don't see why it wouldn't.
I mean, are they
like
dead or
no longer Fae, or or
are they?
I think they have to be living.
Yeah, are they dead or are they undead?
They're dead right now. Kill them. Well, you can sense this demonic odor coming out of the corpses.
Odor.
Odor.
All right, because he was smelling. Okay.
Yeah, because the divine smell sense is like.
Yeah. Okay. Demonic. Can I inspect them for any like items of, well, just like parchment or something, or like any notes or something? Like just carrying weapons, or I want to see like, were they maybe people before, or were they created this way, kind of like were they? Yeah.
Also a medicine check.
I'll tap you on the
7.
back.
And people bad at medicine here. You can tell that these are human like looking creatures, but they have lost their humanity. And they only wear pelt or cloth, but nothing to warm them up, only to cover themselves. And that's why their skin is all frostbitten. They have missing fingers, and other than the pendant and the flail, they're carrying nothing.
You know what? Did you divulge information about how much did we know about Levistus? How much would we know about that deity and from what we gathered, Rain found the statue. The guy said he was a follower of Levistus inside the keep.
Give me a religion.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Last session were all crits. This session is all lows. You only know that is a demonic lord, but not much more.
I just had a feeling that this was connected somehow to the other people that we found in Caer Dineval and the keep. I mean, it's
So we're getting the sense that these people were like corrupted by some demon lord then?
You're asking me?
I'm asking everyone, I guess, including the DM.
You wouldn't exactly know where these people come from.
Okay.
The pendants that they're using don't have a particularly they don't have a particular shape, unlike the ones that the cultists were wearing. The cultists wore a hurtling pendant with the shape of a sword. These are carrying more like a rough stone of churtling.
Okay.
Are they distinct enough to know if they're part of the same cult or not?
Yeah, it's
They're
shaped
distinct
similarly.
enough to tell you that it seems that these two foes that you just laid are not part of a particular organization.
Okay.
Did you ever encounter anyone who appeared like this? Any other hill tribes of humans?
No.
Trouble
Who
is gonna-
didn't require cold weather clothes? It seems like
Probably.
these were either corrupted, or I'm trying to get a sense of whether these were made this way or they already exist. You seem to be surprised by their appearance.
They have nothing to do with my tribe. And we've
No,
never seen them around.
not your tribe, but perhaps one you've encountered.
No, they are not anything we've seen before, unfortunately.
Trobus will also reply to you saying, I know about the erect nomads. They're people that follow the herds around the tundra. That's their way of surviving. These people, though, don't look any like them. The erect nomads are not resistant to these kind of weathers, so they would be definitely wearing something. And this dark crystal is something I would prefer to be away of. I don't know why one would choose to wear it or wield it as a weapon.
So once you were over Troves by the Wizard Tower, did you see deposits of chartling in that region?
I believe it is coming from the tower, spreading all across the ice.
It's very troublesome if there's a lot of nomad tribes members that have come across this material and interacted with it. It might not be voluntary that they turn this way. They might just be coming upon it just by chance and then making necklaces out of it. anyone would do that is finding some nice crystal in a region that's not about to sell it.
That would be a very unfortunate way to end.
They may have even. Well, I wonder if the tower shattered into many pieces and they're all this sharp. What if someone were to merely just stumble upon it or be cut by a piece? Would that affect them in some way?
I have not had close contact with these materials. I wouldn't be able to tell.
I'd wager it can't be anything good. It's probably dangerous to handle even with being that sharp.
So I'm guessing after this combat, this happened in the middle of the short rest. So it would take yet another hour to conclude this short rest. So those who haven't taken it, go ahead and have a short rest.
I think I did.
I'm full up on everything. I think I did.
Yeah, I regret not using another dice, but I definitely did take a short rest.
We should be on our way.
We should
I
indeed.
don't want to return too late to the town.
All right, I don't think there's anything else we can garner from this situation anyway.
Are the weapons usable? Still, is it a danger to use them?
I wouldn't use it personally.
What is it that they're wielding again?
Is a flail, but instead of an iron ball at the end, is like a stone with shards of chatelaine coming out of it.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't pick this up. We wouldn't want to affect more people with this sickness.
Maybe we could bury it.
Sure. I ain't got no shovel, unfortunately.
Yeah, enjoy. I guess we could just take a few minutes to dig a small hole or something.
Yeah, the snow would be thick enough for you to be able to dig with your hands and just bury it under and put more snow on top. That wouldn't be like super buried, but it would hide it from sight.
Yeah, that's good enough, I think. Chances of people coming across us again is slim. I mean, for all we know, there's probably loads of this out there anyway, the stuff, so.
4, 5. So right now it's close to midday. And Probus is hurrying you guys up, so are you guys on your way?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, continuing your way, you walk about another 2 hours without any other encounters. And soon you climb like to the top of a hill. And further ahead, you can see a vast, well, not that vast. It is big, but it isn't like stretching out a lot. A field of black ice covering the surface. In the middle of this snow-cleared surface, like it's not snow, it is ice. And in the middle, there is like something coming out of it. It doesn't look natural. It doesn't look like stone. It doesn't look like ice. It looks more like a building. And from where it is, there are cracks in the ice that hint that this is something that is sunk underneath this layer of solid ice. And as you guys see this scene, Provost says, we're here.
And I take it that's the remainder of the tower.
I believe this is the place that you are interested in exploring. And I would say the deal is fulfilled.
You gonna leave us now? You used to be an adventurer.
I used to, but now the town needs me. If your end is inside those ruins, I don't want mine to be the same.
You think you can at least keep watch close by?
Depends on how long are you gonna take inside of there.
Well, as long as it takes, but you could stay until you think you will be able to make a safe trip back before nightfall. That would help a lot, and we'd appreciate it.
Roll me some persuasion.
10.
I used to be like you. I will keep watch over for a couple of hours, but I don't want to get to the town when it's night, so
That's all we ask. Just to watch our backs.
your
Keep an
backs
eye
are
out.
safe.
Alright, thanks. You can signal to us when you plan on leaving, so we know. Do we have like a rough... Oh, what were you gonna say?
It's checking some stuff. I have one more question as well in regards to the description of the place. When you say black ice, do you mean black ice as invisible and really slippery, or do you mean black ice as in color black ice?
It looks the slippery kind of ice, but instead of blue, it is very dark.
Okay.
I don't believe I carry something with me that I can signal with.
Well, you could just call out then.
I'll do as best as I can.
Oh. Freaking, I could just set up a little alarm tripwire, and when you're leaving, you just walk over it.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That can work.
Perfect. I designate all creatures except our guide.
Smart. Yeah, so the structure.
Yep.
I have a suspicion that there may be more of this. We think this is what's left of the tower, but I think maybe there's more than what we can see here. Buried beneath. It's been a while, I imagine, since it's collapsed. So the snow could have covered more than we see. So does it look like the tower is like jutting out of the ground, or is it like clearly a chunk, like, on top, or what's the orientation
You're
of it?
about 100 or so feet away, and for what you can see is like a half circle, a little bit taller on the rounded part, but it is kind of hollowed, and It looks, judging by the cracks of the ice, that it has sunken underneath.
Okay.
Is it safe to traverse the ice? Is anyone able to see if this is contaminated with chardeling, or if we have to find some way around it to get to the ruins?
We all have the correct attire, I think, to traverse it without slipping. At least I do, anyway. But I'd be hesitant to go near the black ice. Like, I suppose it wouldn't be touching our skin, but...
I suppose I could detect magic and see if there's anything corrupt about it.
Sounds like a great plan.
And Brutus, you can use your smeller, as you call it, to try and discover anything nearby. If Levistus is indeed some kind of demon, then perhaps you can sense something adjacent to him or associated with him.
Brutus, are you with us?
I think he's having errors with his system.
Well, Max is casting detect magic, I think.
Yeah, I'll cast detect magic.
And
Okay,
divine sense.
Brutus is with the divine sense of Brutus. It has how much range? 60 feet.
You have to see
Yeah.
it. You have to see it. It can't be behind cover.
Yeah, it just can't be behind total cover.
Oh, you have to see it. So you sense nothing out of the ordinary, and with the
Well,
detect
it's
magic,
just I don't have to see it. It just has to not be behind total cover.
okay. But yeah, you still feel nothing. And the detect magic, how big is the radius?
30 feet.
30 feet. You detect no magic sources.
All right, and like I walk up to the ice and like it's in the radius and it's still not picking up anything.
Are you wearing the crampons?
Yeah.
Okay. You still don't.
Okay. Well, then I think it's safe to continue. I'll keep this detect magic up for another 10 minutes while we could enter now, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, let's go.
Traversing the field of dark ice. Well, I would say you guys equipped your crampons in order not to slip and fall.
Mm-hmm.
But approaching this structure coming out of the ground, it looks like it has no entrance, like on itself, the tower itself. But about 20 feet away from the tower, you can see a hole big enough for a creature to go through.
Mm,
When you say
Should we
a creature, do you mean a creature like Max? Or do you mean a normal creature or a huge creature like
A
me and
normal
Brutus?
creature,
or a mouse.
Yeah.
like normal sized.
a beetle?
It looks like maybe a door on its side or something.
Give me some investigation. And while you're at it, also roll me
14.
some Arcana.
Ooh, I like Arcana.
Is it about magic?
Oh god.
Is it about magic?
6. Yeah, I didn't. I got low.
Investigation, you can see something odd about this structure. It is not. At first, it looks a little bit trippy. You think it's because of the way or the age of this building, but you start notice that the general structure of these walls that are coming outside from the earth look like are turned around. Like they're not straight up; they're like upside down. And that's all you notice about these walls.
Oh,
And no, there's no entrances within the tower itself.
the tower blew up, and then the top of the tower went up and straight down, and we can traverse it upside down tower.
Yeah. Seems to be.
So the only entrance, possible entrance into this is this hole right here. Can we inspect the hole itself?
You can see it is kind of deep, about 10-15 feet, but it bends like it is straight at first, but then it bends, creating like a round surface. So you cannot see all the way through the hole.
So I know you have a sled with you, or anything that we can slide it down the hatch, so to speak.
No. If no one wants to volunteer, I'll go inside. I'm just hesitant to touch any of the ice. But I
Shit,
don't
my
think.
camera's completely fucked.
Mm.
Let me see. Do I have anything? No, I got nothing.
If I sit down, can I slide into it?
You can try.
Why not?
I'll do it if you don't.
Yep, I'm sliding. That sounds fun.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You sit down on this hole and then let yourself go. And as you do, it is
Before I do that, can I use a piton as a brake mechanism?
okay. You're holding a piton on your
Yeah,
hand.
like after we, if I catch
Oh,
too
yeah.
much speed, I can always kind of like the snow scooters when I was a kid. Can slow down a bit.
That sounds
Maybe
fun.
take 2.
You when you get to the point where you cannot see no more, you bend and kind of go up a little bit again and then down again. But it looks like a safe way to traverse this tunnel.
All right. Was anyone going with me on my mad slide?
Sure, I'll go.
I'll
As you
just
do,
walk down.
you pick up even more speed because you don't occupy as much space and you just this tunnel. So is everyone sliding down?
I'm just gonna yell up and say it's safe down here. It kind of levels off. It wasn't too bad of a slide.
Those sliding down. Let me remove Sato. Once you finished your slide ride, there's a little bit of a hallway before getting into this room, but the tunnel was like here behind you guys. And getting into this room, you can see it is kind of ruined, all shaken up. And the first thing that catches your attention is there are like torch stands, but they are upside down, and they have a white flame that is burning, but the flame is also upside down, so it's burning against the ceiling, or the ceiling, which used to be which is now the floor. And all this floor is covered in a thick sheet of ice for the rain and all the snow that has came down this hole. So if you didn't have your crampons, it would be slippery.
Mm.
Another thing that you notice is that there are two statues that depict a long-faced mage that is holding a staff, and it's got the typical wizard hat that is like flat in here and is like a cone. And there's two of them, each one on either side of the door. These statues are also like put on the ceiling, and they are upside down coming into the which is now the floor.
And both of them are depicting a long-faced mage in full attire.
Yeah.
Okay.
In robes, and it is clutching to a staff. The whole the staff is also made of stone, but it's like a statue.
Do I recognize these mages at all? Maybe like from something I've read, etc.
I will help them and turn him upside down.
Just grabbing it. Roll me some history.
Yeah. Do I get help action?
Of course, I'm holding you upside down.
Oh, thank God. Well, in that case. Wow. So much help.
You do not recognize this person whatsoever.
Getting dizzy.
I think all the blood rushed to my head.
Yeah.
Can I try to
Okay.
try
Roll
to see
me some
it?
history.
14.
You do not know who this person might be.
Well, we know we've heard of the. I mean, it's probably depicting the previous occupier or occupant. The one who's responsible for building this bat, I guess.
I would say so. Most higher wizards are full of themselves. Can we like what is the walls like and everything in here? Is there anything else except for the statues in this room?
Roll me some Arcana. Okay. Judging by the way this was built, you can tell that this was no natural or no human-made structure. This was built by magic, and the walls have like a line with encrypted runes that you still have to decipher.
I like runes. Can I look at them?
All right.
Go ahead.
Give me some Arcana.
Please do. I was hoping for someone to cut in.
Well, do
Alright,
they look?
alright.
Well, just as a passive thing, because like my passive, oh god, my passive perception is awful. But investigation is 14, so like I probably would have noticed them. Do they look like a language that we would know?
You can tell that these writings are close to Draconic,
Oh,
but
this is easy.
the way
Rick-
these letters intertwine make no sense. Like they make no actual words in the Draconic language.
Would comprehend languages help?
You would have to try.
I will ritual cast comprehend languages then.
Okay, during these 10 minutes that the casting takes place, is anyone else doing anything?
Yeah, well, I can speak Draconic, but I look at it and I can't make sense of it, so.
Yep.
So I'll ponder over for a bit. Like we know that we've taken into account that they're upside down, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. Hmm. To me, it looks like the ramblings of a madman. It makes no sense.
Maybe it's some form of puzzle or code or something.
That's what I was thinking.
Are they? Did it look like what's the word? Like they're not like haphazard or impromptu or anything. Like they're etched in, like a proper inscription, or is it like scrawled on the wall?
It's like you've seen. I don't know how good of an example this is. Have you seen in the kitchens that there's like these slabs, and then there's like a line of different slabs?
No.
Well, I guess it looks kind of like that. It is like the wall, then a line of different wall, and this line is contains this kind of.
Oh yeah. Okay. So it's like, yeah. So it's like more proper. Like it's not just scroll on the wall. Okay.
Yeah, it's properly placed. And when you cast these comprehend languages, does it tell you the language it is?
Let's see. Comprehend languages. I
Read and
understand the
understand.
meaning.
Understand.
Yeah, let's display. There we go. Doesn't say that I know which language it is. Just says that I understand it.
Okay.
But do you speak Draconic?
No.
Okay, well, I'll tell you it's Draconic, and then so at least you know that. If that helps.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, could I like say like what all the symbols are, and like I'll just like call it. Oh yeah, this is like the letter A or whatever, and then maybe that'll help.
Yeah, you can tell like the alphabet is Draconic, but the way the words are placed make no sense. It's like if I did something like this.
Autumn text. All right. So
you can now that you can understand what is written in this wall, you can say that it says ultimate experiment being carried, do not disturb.
Ultimate experiment being carried, do not disturb. Never a good thing to read on runes.
Well, I do believe that the experiment was carried out and might have failed.
Maybe.
I don't think there would be anything we would disturb here by going further in.
It seems odd that it would be written that an experiment is being carried out if it were to go only a short time. If someone took the time, I suppose a powerful wizard might be able to inscribe it anyway. But who would be here in this tower to read that other than them?
Yeah, so DM, you were basically saying this is like Draconic, but in like arcane script of Draconic.
The letters are Draconic, but it looks like it is a different language.
Oh, okay. Like freaking Drow have their own language versus Elvish.
Kobold.
Yeah. Like the way Spanish and English use the same alphabet, but the words are written differently. Something
Common
like that.
and undercommon, yeah.
Draconic and under Draconic. No, just kidding.
I think some languages in D&D do that as well. They like use the same script, but they're completely different.
Gnomish, Dwarvish, and don't remember which one. I think Giant.
Mm.
All right. Well, shall we continue further and disturb the experiment?
Yeah, but just one more thing, Max, before you open that door. So,
Yeah.
you being a wizard,
Uh-huh.
and you were conducting an experiment, how
Yeah.
likely is it that this place is trapped to hell?
Oh, extremely likely.
Okay.
I still have my detect magic up for. Oh wait, no. I guess I casted a different spell.
You
So
casted another
I will,
spell.
I will, I will
But
step away.
I'd at least know
Max-
any magic in this room because I would have gotten that before I casted the other thing.
You did not sense any magic in this room.
Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna check this door for traps.
Checking for traps is a what check? Is it a sleight of hand?
It would be
I was-
investigation or perception, depending on if they're actively looking or if they're just using their eyes.
I'd probably
Like,
be
if they're
actively
just-
looking with like my
yeah.
thieves' tools. So investigation.
Yeah, roll me some investigation.
Hey.
You detect no traps in here.
All right, I'm gonna try to
Open
open this door.
Just kidding.
Uh,
Opening this door, you can see there's a hallway. The hallway has more of these upside down torches with flame burning upside down, and another 2 doors. By the end of the hallway, you can see some ruined staircases that go down, but there's rubble covering them. And when this place crashed, left no space to go through this staircase.
When you say down in an upside down tower, would that be staircase goes up if it was right side up?
I mean, the staircases are
Okay,
like,
so they're going down, so it's up into the tower.
yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna. All right, step away from that door. I'm gonna use my mage hand to open it.
Brutus, are you able to move?
Can you
Hey,
use
Which door are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops.
That one.
When you open that door, you can see that there's a lot of motion. There's these tables turned around. They are shattered. They are damaged. There are also chairs that are wrecked, and you can see some pieces of equipment such as helmets, armors, and a few weapons like swords, crossbows. But they are all badly damaged. They are broken. They are squashed, or they don't. None of them look to be in good shape.
Okay, I'll proceed in. Someone have a
I'm
torch
assuming
for
I can't
Brutus?
see.
Yeah, do you have a
Oh
torch?
right. I think I have something.
Can you?
I mean,
Can you?
I
Or
have a
can you
torch.
see?
Yeah, if you have a torch, you can.
Do you have vision right now, Brutus?
I do, but I shouldn't. I don't
No,
think.
is right because there are magical torches burning upside down. So
Oh.
this place is lit.
Oh, okay. Oh, that doesn't look good.
Rain, you notice underneath this table there is an iron key that looks to be in one piece. For your passive investigation.
Okay, I will. I will take the key.
Who opened that door?
Wasn't me.
Brutus, I think. Or Max.
Well, anyway.
I did.
When opening this door, you can see that there is a combination of different colored liquids already frozen against the floor, which is actually the roof, but is now the floor. And there are shattered bottles, and it's easy to tell that this was a room with an alchemy room that used to hold potions, but they all have fall and broke. So the liquid is now all scattered. I don't know what word to use, but it is frozen. So there's no way to recover what's left of it.
So just a completely ruined alchemy set, basically.
Yep.
Okay.
So the potions are on the floor in ice form.
Yeah, there's a combination of different liquid colors frozen in the floor.
Would I at all be able to tell what was being made here or used chemicals wise?
What are you using to tell?
Let's see.
Marta, you can see in this corner,
I've
attached
got
to the floor, to the ceiling, I mean, there's what seems to be a stone chest, but it is upside down.
Hey, Rain.
Hmm?
You think you can walk up?
Yes, I think so. By the way, I've picked up this and I'll show the key. Not sure. Maybe this will be useful. Okay, where am I walking up?
What were you using to investigate the liquid, Max?
I was thinking about rolling history because I have my artificer's lore that specifically like names alchemical objects as one of the things for history checks. So I just know a lot about alchemy.
Okay, roll me some history.
Yeah. Ah, great. The dice love me today. I don't know shit.
The colors are all mixed, and the liquid doesn't seem to give any texture for the way it's frozen. So you're not able to tell what kind of potions were being brewed in here.
Lost opportunity for Potion of Wonder, man. It's a random effect. Yeah. Yeah.
You could
Rain.
lick it.
Over there in the corner, I see you see there. It's on the ceiling. Unfortunately, I can't get up. I've seen you before while we were in the
Here?
Duergar. Yeah.
Yep.
Castle.
Okay.
We were able to at least good footing while walking on the walls.
It is a useful trait I have. Okay, I'll start walking up the walls to it.
One more thing. Whatever's in the case is going to drop down. We might want to have someone underneath to catch it, just in case it's something that might break.
But how is it stuck to the ceiling? I don't get it.
It is like a chest made out of the same stone as the tower itself. So it is like part of the tower. You see the lid is locked, so it didn't open when the catastrophe happened.
Okay, because I do have Featherfall, but it's only creatures, so I was gonna see if I can.
Hey, Martha,
Well,
come
if
over
we
here.
have blankets or tents, or we could set those under it. It could just land onto that.
We can hold our cold weather clothes, you and me, Brutus. We take one side each of my whatever it is jacket and just make a.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're doing that, I'll inspect the lock. I'm guessing it's locked. I'll try my iron key.
The iron key does work, and as you open it, the lid is unexpectedly heavy, so it opens on you. But because Brutus and Rain and Martok were holding their clothes, its content falls to this, and you can see that there is a flask with a light blue liquid inside of it, and you see a kind of big pearl with some metal around it, decoratively.
Mm-hmm. Hey, at least we caught it. It would have been chanced and be broken if it fell down to the floor.
Is that Charlene?
What is Charlie?
No, I'm just asking them, like, is what they call it Charlene?
I don't know. Max, you can come over here and help us figure out what this is.
Yeah. All right.
If you're inspecting the bottle with liquid, give me some Arcana.
Alrighty. You know what? I'm gonna use my freaking one of my rerolls.
You have plus 5.
I'm sick and tired of this. Chronal shift. Yeah.
5.
Yeah, I got a +5 and it ain't doing shit. Ah.
You can recognize this as a frost giant potion.
Ooh.
Ooh.
A frost giant potion.
Strength of Frost Giant.
Brutus is making even rolls with you with a -1. As for the pearl, you'd have to spend some time with it to recognize what it is.
All right. Well then I guess I'll just keep it with me. It's not Tartling, right?
It is not.
Okay, then yeah. I'll keep watch after this. Probably by the next rest we get, I'll know what it is.
All right.
Who's holding on to the Frost Giant Strength Potion?
What does it like most benefit? You think? I don't want to drink it anyway. Rain doesn't gonna drink it, so
If
I
you have a
say
shit ton of strength, it makes you stronger.
yeah. But that's what I mean.
Well-
Like, so it should be given to Goliath, really. Also,
believe-
is Gato with us or Gato? Say that
I
again.
believe it just sets your strength to a certain score, so whoever has like the lowest strength would benefit
Oh.
most, but it also like I don't know, I don't use strength based things, so maybe not.
Yeah, not really. I could, but it's I use text. Perhaps we can just sell it at a later point or give it to one of our friends. It's no harm holding on to it, but I don't partake in potions myself, so. So I won't take it anyway.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be anything else in this room. Although these glasses look like, or these vials that were shattered either were done so in whatever cataclysm happened, or maybe they're residue from explosions in the past. Made their way up to the ceiling. Either way, I don't think it's probably safe for us to stand around them too long. I want to go, so I want to leave.
Lead the way.
Everyone roll me a d6.
Hmm?
Everyone roll me a d6.
Oh no.
I hope
One.
Oh shit! Brutus, Max, and Rain, give me a charisma saving throw.
That is
Is it a-
insane.
What?
Is
the
it
hell?
against
That is insane.
Oh.
What the
is,
fuck?
Wow.
is this against magic? I get advantage if it is.
I would give it to you.
Alright.
Let me check
Rain.
my abilities and see if I.
Ooh, finally. Woo.
I don't think I have anything to fight this. So
I'm gonna DM something to Rain and Brutus.
Natty 20,
Hope
baby.
it's good.
Where are you?
You are now switching sides.
Rain, we cannot replicate something like that if our life depended on it. That's
I got 2 nat. Well, what was
Okay,
it? One
one
a d6. You got it, and then
1 5 1 1 1
Mm.
1.
Yeah. Screenshot. This is a ROF session.
I just see curves. Oh, okay.
Ah, damn, you beat me to it.
Okay. Gain
We didn't notice.
shelters-
None of our others. We didn't notice anything happen. Yeah.
Nope.
Hmm. Well, let's continue then.
Do, do, do,
Do you
do.
still have that mage hand out to help us out opening the doors?
Yeah, I'll keep it out. And you want to step away from that door?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
As you open this door, you reveal a wrecked library. It's all of its books have fell from the wall shelves, and you can see like bunch of ruined books due to the crash, the weather, and the passing of time. What else? This is yeah, that's what you see. Oh, well, you can also see. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see. There's a hole in this.
There's a big hole.
Yeah, there's a hole in this floor that goes down.
Mm.
Are you sure it's not a hole that goes up?
Technically, it would.
Can I see the bottom of it?
Peeking through the hole, you can see that there's another floor, but it is kind of thick, so you wouldn't be able to see much around.
Okay.
You see, there's like, yeah, another floor.
So scrounging through this room, is there anything worth of note? If this was a library,
Give me some investigation.
grab anything of value and let's go.
yeah.
We're on a tight schedule.
You only find wrecked books.
Can I walk down up the hole until I see something?
Peeking through the hole doesn't reveal much, only reveals that there's another floor. You would have to jump down.
You can walk
It
on
is-
walls.
Yeah, but if I can walk, if I can walk on it.
Oh, so like you're. Hold on.
Spider-Man.
No, I'm really dizzy right
um. So you're like peeking like this through the hole.
I
With
guess,
your-
yeah. If the hole is going to the next floor, then yeah.
Okay, you see. There are two wrecked cages, like iron cages. One of them has an skeletic corpse inside of it. And you can see in the walls there are like windows that are supposed to give you a view of the outside, but you can only see the rubble from the because you're underground,
Mhm.
so you
Yeah.
don't see anything.
How far away is the floor? Like, if I were to drop down?
About 10
Well, if my
feet,
allies were to drop down. Okay.
but it is safe to jump down. I wouldn't require a check and wouldn't have you guys take damage from jumping.
Okay, I'll do that then. I'm gonna jump in the hole.
Yeah, I'll jump too.
Okay, I'm
Sure.
gonna drag everyone. So
Yeah,
stay.
I'll jump up or down, I guess it'd be.
Jump up. Jump. Get down.
Same.
See. Okay. Oh, whoa. Those are all the way up to the wall there.
As everyone makes it to this next floor, there's 2 ruined cages, as I said, and in this one there's a skeletal corpse of a creature that. Anyone inspecting the bones of this creature, give me a nature or medicine check. Aside from that, yeah, there's nothing else. You can recognize this creature not being from this world.
What does that mean?
Different plane.
Hmm.
Do I have any inkling on what the other place could be?
With that roll, I would give you that this is a creature coming from the Underdark.
Ooh.
Or I guess it's not technically another world, but
They're from Ohio.
Does this hole
I like how Max and I are like, yo, Ohio, we get that. The rest of these guys are probably like, where the fuck, dude? What's Ohio?
I've seen the memes. I know.
if you peek through this other hole, it is curved, so it doesn't reveal much of the.
Oh, this is another hole. Oh, I thought that was like somehow marking that we came from the ceiling, but yeah, I understand. Yeah, that
Oh
makes
no,
sense.
you guys came from a hole that the hole
Yeah.
that you guys came from is above this, and this is yet another hole that leads to further down.
Oh, let's not explore here. Or explore down there yet. Let's continue.
certainly agree. Let's go through and see
Right.
if we can find any clues on this floor.
Is my suspicions were right though? It seems there's more to this tower than what we saw above. I don't think
Oh shit.
our friend
Meant
will
to
be
ping
seeing
that.
us for what? Tiberius is probably going to leave before we make it back out.
Well, I suppose we are capable enough of making it back on our own.
I open the door.
You
If
can
I
click
can.
it to open it. Opening this door reveals what appears to be another place with books, but not quite a library. It doesn't have as much books as the library, but you can see more ruined books and turned around tables. More of these torches that are burning upside down. Well, I guess I can do this now. And Rain, you find a book that is actually in good shape. And reading its cover says Mysteries of the Firing.
Fire ring. So you said? Oh, the fire. Oh, the Faerun. Would I've heard of this Faerun before? Give me a history check if you want. 21.
Wow. Definitely from the way you were your parents rose you? The way your
Where
parents brought
they
you up,
raised me, yeah.
they would have a lot of curious things here and there, so they had a section of that dealt with this the ferrying.
Well, what is it? Because I don't know.
You know that the Farim are like some creatures coming from another. Is it another plane?
Fairy.
Fair sounds like fairy.
Yeah. If they're Fae, then they're probably from.
Okay, it's like a species of aberrations.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So aberrations being like deep speech people, or what are they called?
Well,
Like,
well, aberrations is just like a type. Like there's beasts and then there's
okay.
dragons.
I thought it was
Beast.
like kind of aliens, like Cthulhu stuff, like mind
aberrations,
flayers
like-
and stuff.
Aberrations can be generally anything that was just created by like magic going awry.
Okay. I will share that with the group, and also, I'll take the book. I don't have time to read
Okay.
this now, though. But it seems.
I'll link you to the book once session is over.
Oh, does it actually have content? Okay. Perhaps my space knowledge, perhaps. Yeah. Perhaps the wizard was interested in creating some creatures or making contact with aberrations.
You can link the creature cage in this page to the book.
Yeah.
It would hint that it was experimenting with alive creatures.
Yeah, maybe trying to make aberrant creatures or something. Okay, I want to open this door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Opening that door reveals a
like staffs or something.
also wrecked room that contains kind of like a stone chair with a stone desk, and it is attached to the ceiling, so it didn't break during the catastrophe. And something curious about this room, that being this close to it, you can notice it that it is eerily quiet inside of it.
Whoops. I toss a rock in.
When you toss the rock, when it hits against the wall, it doesn't produce any sound. And when it falls to the floor, it doesn't produce any sound either.
I'm gonna open this door.
You see very little, just rubble.
Ah.
Okay, going inside now. You see, you can go inside of it.
Oh, inside of here?
Yep.
I'm not going to my room.
It has like. I remember that in the previous room there was like some staircases that led to another floor. These are the connection of these staircases, but they are also ruined and they don't it doesn't seem to have any passage. But you can see that there's a crushed humanoid within this rubble, but it is already a skeleton. Like you see this skeleton like laying there like this.
Oh, okay. Is it
But
just a bare skeleton? Are there any like tattered robes or anything on them?
You see that the skeleton's got a ring on one of its skeletal fingers.
Ooh. I would very much like to investigate that.
Are you taking the ring?
I'll take it with my mage hand.
Taking the ring provokes the finger to separate from the hand. But now you have the ring flying on the air with your mage hand.
Okay. I guess I'll stow that away for further research.
Okay. What were you commenting about this room, Rain?
No, I don't want to go in.
Okay.
What you find in there?
I'll go in.
Yeah.
I found a
yeah,
ring.
I'll tell. Oh yeah.
But you go on.
No, I was just
You
saying
go-
that. I was just saying, like, what I tossed a rock in and nothing happened, etc. Or that it was quiet.
Hmm.
Seems like there's an enchantment here of some kind of silence or something.
Uh,
I will charge in
Oh.
yelling.
Okay.
As you go in, you two, you hear nothing. Not even your heartbeat. Not even your breath.
I'll
If you
point to
try
my
to
ear
talk
and
to each other,
say like,
you
no.
don't hear them. And if you see someone talking outside of the room, you only see their lips moving, but you don't hear any words. It is completely quiet.
I'm just gonna go out here and I'm gonna just tell Rain that I mean, it's fine in this room. There's just no sound with telepathy.
What are those things on the? Oh yeah. Wait, how do you telepathy?
I got telepathy.
Mark spoke to you telepathically.
Oh right, yeah. Okay.
I mean, you can respond, but you can only hear me.
Yeah. Okay,
I
I'll
feel
come
like
in.
I feel like this
Hmm.
room probably isn't too important. I could spend 10 minutes to try to detect magic again, but I feel like we have other things to do.
Yeah. Well, I can't say anything, but
I step outside of the door and then
Yeah.
repeat all of the
Yeah.
stuff I just tried to say.
yeah. I think these are maybe
You were just
these may be
It's like,
just experiments, various
Like when you-
experiments conducted.
when you join the Discord call muted.
yeah, exactly.
Seems like we're just wasting time.
I
Yeah.
still think we should search that desk and the ceiling. It might contain some clues of what happened here.
Oh,
This?
I can
No,
probably
there's a
do-
desk inside this room that's with a silent. The desk and a chair are stuck to
Oh,
the
I
ceiling.
never.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Well, it is a block, so it doesn't have any drawers.
Okay.
Like a desk block or literally just a block of wood.
A block of rock amped with the tower.
I'm just gonna
Okay,
tell
then-
Rain telepathy. Can you go up there and sit in the chair?
Yeah, I'll go and do that.
Roll
See when
me
nothing
some
happens.
arcana.
Oh god. Somehow I have +4. Okay. Oh, 18.
Nice.
You get inspiration.
Yay.
You
I
feel
feel
very
invigorated.
light sitting in this old place. It inspires you to keep learning the arcane and the magic, and you just got yourself inspiration.
Yeah. I don't know what that would manifest as in character or in game, but yeah. Suddenly feel invigorated to press on. When I step
Right.
out, I say,
You are suddenly filled
doesn't
with
seem to be
determination.
anything.
It's a shame.
Is that from Zelda?
Undertale.
Oh, I understand. Let's press
Oh.
on anyway. I think I'm starting to become apprehensive about these rooms. I feel like the more we explore, the more likely we're run into a failed experiment or something more dangerous.
Opening that room, Max reveals a spiral staircase that goes under, but it is also blocked by rubble.
Oh, it's blocked by rubble. Oh, that's weird. If I close the door, I can see both rooms when I'm on this tile. I also can't move my token anymore.
I'll try to pull him out of the door.
There we go. Yeah, I just kept clicking on the door instead of my token.
Yeah, I was trying to drag your token, and I also kept clicking on the door. My bad.
Are these cages sturdy enough to tie a rope to, and will they hold if you go down without blocking the hole?
They seem in pieces, and every joint very weak, so doesn't seem too safe to do what you just proposed.
Is there anything in this room where a rope can be tied securely?
You could try and tie it to one of the torches on the walls.
Sure.
Like there's torches.
Well, you want me to go down? I
here,
can go down and check
here.
first.
Check what?
I can like walk down first, same as before.
Okay.
So I'm just walking.
Let me take you there. You have to pan
Yeah, I have to
down
like wheel
and left.
around. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so it's like walking. Oh, where am I going?
Pan down and left until you find your
Yeah, I
token.
see. I see. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant rain had to do that. I was like, okay, yeah. Okay, I'll have a quick look around.
In here, you see different gadgets. They are all ruined, but you can identify them as herbalism kits, shattered glass, exploration kits.
Okay. I'll
Alchemy
shout up that
tools.
it's safe anyway.
Okay.
It's just another empty floor. There's some more rooms though.
Everyone descending?
If safely, yes.
All right.
But it's not a staircase though. It's like a hole, right? Or is it like a slide?
Yet another hole. Not quite a.
Oh, sorry. I
slide.
keep forgetting. Yeah, this is another one.
Yeah, and you see yet another hole that leads further down. But other than that, what I already described the ruined kits of all sorts, exploration kits, alchemy tools, herbalism kits, but they are all in bad shape. You can also see more ruined books, but all these tables and kits hint that this used to be a laboratory of some sorts.
While we're here, like, these like holes? Can I see? Do they look like they're like bored out of by a machine or by like a creature, or is it like magic?
I believe Max already identified this structure being built by magic.
Yeah, this whole thing.
Oh, sorry. But the hole though.
Yeah,
the hole.
strange.
Oh, the hole.
Yeah.
Would that be perception or investigation?
I feel like
No idea.
investigation. You can see the
Give me
hole.
some investigation. Yeah.
Okay. 21.
You can tell this hole was made by a machine.
Okay. I'll relay that. If this was made by a machine, do you think? Well, can I see the direction? Is it look like it was bored up or down, or would that be too much with the same roll?
From your perspective,
probably to see which way the rubble went. Yeah.
Would this be the same hole as the outside hole leading to the first level, or the whatever?
Let me check something. You can see this wall is broken. Like there was no door in there. It was supposed to. Everyone trying to cross will have to give me a dex.
Eh.
Dex check.
I can just walk over, right?
Oh, you can walk over, yeah, with your spider climb.
I should be able
and
to
you-
jump over it.
But I do want to say, like, to the party, like, that it was created by a machine.
Yep.
It seems like it was boring up. Correct? As in back to where it came from?
No,
It was boring down.
Hmm.
like let's suppose you're stuck in here and you dig your way up. That's what this hole looks like.
Yeah, so it's back to where we came from.
Yep.
Okay, someone come
That would
from the
have
bottom
killed.
or the top level and then try to go out to the surface.
Yeah.
Well, that's assuming that they did it when the tower was upright.
No. What you see is that from your perspective is going up.
Yeah, from our perspective, it's gone up back to where we came from, but the tower was upside down now.
Right now it is upside down. And even upside down, it looks like it's leaving.
Did this come from the top of the tower if it was standing right side up?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'd say my finger is the tower, yeah?
Yeah, but you're upside
Your
down.
camera is
so.
upside down.
My finger is the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now it's upside down. The tunnel is made from here
Yeah,
to
yeah.
here.
That's what I
Okay.
mean.
Huh.
Yeah.
So either someone
guess-
bored out of the tower when it was upside down, or perhaps something even from outside the tower bored in and then up. If I
Yeah,
had to
or-
guess, the wizard maybe was stuck at the bottom.
Or it got struck by some sort of, I don't know, a meteorite.
Well, it seems like it was made by a machine, though.
Hmm.
So it would have to be bored. It would have to, like a great drill or something. That would start work its way from presumably the previous top of the tower back to where we came from.
I am going to open this door.
That is
More
a
rubble.
continuation of the other staircase that you previously found. In this
Hmm.
room, Rain, you find a scroll tube, and if you open it and read it, like just passing your eyes through it, you can
Mhm.
tell that this is a scroll of invisibility. And aside from that, you all amongst the rubble, you find a brass key, which is in good shape, is in one piece.
Okay.
So what's behind door number 2?
Are you going down, Plutus?
Now we're opening this to. Or well, we put on.
Oh,
Opening
Oh.
that door. I'm gonna put everyone in here so everyone can see. You see a man with what looks to be an undead creature. The man is wearing a typical wizard attire, and it's got a. Well, let me just do this. Who closed the door? And you see, when you open to that door, it was reading a book, but as the door is opened, gazes towards you, and well, this guy is not upside down, so. You see, like, his face is very optimistic and says, "Yes, you! Finally, someone who can help me down here. Come in. I have so much to show you. I'm sorry, I got too excited. Where are my manners? I am San. I am a scholar wizard investigating the ruins of this Netherist tower. And, well, that's what my creator would say. I am but a simulacrum of him. This is my creator's bodyguard, Grintas, as he points towards the undead that is on the back of him. It's a weed, but it is not aggressive, so do not worry.
This Sam is a simulacrum of.
He said he's a simulacrum of San.
Okay.
A scholar wizard who's investigating the ruins of the Netherist tower.
Sorry for cutting off, Brutus.
War pick? What?
What are you war picking?
What were you going to say, Brutus, before I cut you off?
Nothing.
So this guy is a simulacrum of the wizard that's exploring the tower.
Yeah.
Or he says he is. And he's got an undead bodyguard.
Yeah.
If we're sent here on an errand to investigate this tower as well. Well,
It is great that you came. Like, this is the perfect timing. My master left a couple of days ago. I tried to communicate with him with a message spell, but I have received no answer. We discovered, or me, or he discovered that there is a room in here that contains a powerful magic. It's said to be able to cast a spell, able to turn illusions into reality. So, me or my creator was investigating the possibility of turning a simulacrum such as I into a real being. But there was a problem that we couldn't I'm out for words.
Account for?
There was a problem that we couldn't find solution to, and is that this room needs a spark of life. I don't have that myself, and the bodyguard is, well, you see, not very alive, as you can tell. But you coming in here is no coincidence. This has to be destiny.
Where this bodyguard does it? Is it an old friend of yours?
Yes, do not worry about it. It is not an aggressive. It is only. Its only purpose is to help explore the ruins, in case of coming across any aggressive creatures.
When you say spark of life, do you mean that we're gonna be the ingredient that you need for this spell? And how much is a spark of life?
Don't worry, it is nothing dangerous. I don't think it's gonna harm any of you.
Well,
yeah.
What do you mean you think? We're just supposed to take chances with a simulacrum?
This is still being investigated, but reading the notes left by my creator and notes that I have deciphered myself, it shouldn't be any issue to give it a try.
Why don't you try it on your undead first?
Well, you see, Printaz is very real. I don't think he's an illusion, nor a simulacrum. So I don't think the chamber would have any effects on him.
Can I investigate the wizard to see if there are any sigils on him? To what kind he is? I don't know if he's good or bad or whatever, but
Give me some perception.
I am just going to cast normally, detect magic.
You can feel magic coming from a hanging amulet he's got on his side, the book he's carrying, and give me a second. That's all magic sources you get from.
How about them themselves, if they are a simulacrum?
Oh, wait. Would a simulacrum give out the...
It's
Well,
a 7th level
simulacrum
illusion
literally-
spell.
Yeah. Well, if it's a true simulacrum, they would know everything that their creator had. The only thing that they don't have is items.
Okay, yeah, then yes.
It is literally
you,
like a clone.
Yeah.
then you can feel that he's made out of magic.
Okay, I thought he was bullshitting us for a second.
that was good.
It's like, you're not a simulacrum.
Are you saying that in game?
No, I'm not. Cause
Okay.
because I can sense he is.
Yeah. Okay, with that perception, by the way he's dressed, you can see you can find a relation. Like, hold on. That is the kind of attire a Wizard of Thai would wear.
Okay. Yeah. Do I know who the Wizards of Thay are? Would my character
I
know?
believe we already had some roles for this back in Cardinival.
Mhm.
And yes, you have some insights of what they do.
I will telepathically tell the group that this is a Wizard of Thay, and I do not think we should trust anything he says when it comes to taking just a slight bit of life to make himself real.
Give me 1 second. Okay.
That is one that dabbles in necromancy is probably not a good sign.
Oh, that's a whole freaking debate.
I see you're a wizard too.
Yes, I practice the arcane.
I believe you would have very long conversations with my creator. He could even teach you a few things.
Oh,
Or
I'm certain of it.
if I can make myself a real thing,
I'm
we
a
could
real
even
boy.
exchange some. We could even exchange some knowledge.
Oh, that would be wonderful. As I'm like stepping into this room, is there anything else magical in this room? So you said the pendant book and them. Anything else?
You don't sense any other magic sources, but I forgot to properly introduce the room. It is a tidy room, unlike all the other places of the tower. it has been accommodated to use as an office. It has a desk with scribbles in paper, and some books also piled up, as well as a chair to sit.
Okay.
Look,
You happen to know anything about this hole that's in the center of this tower?
based on these investigations that have been carried out, we can tell that there was a. Just a second. There was a shield guardian trapped when the tower collapsed, and the hole that you see is its doing, trying to get out of the tower. So if it made its way out, it has to be somewhere out in the wilderness. And speaking of, I found this device, and he takes the magic amulet that you recognize as magical, Max, and puts it like this. It's holding it forward and says, "This is the amulet of the shield guardian. I found it in here and inspected it for a bit, and also identified it. You can use it to call to the shield guardian. It doesn't answer, so the shield guardian must be off or away. But if you find the shield guardian, you can reactivate it with this. I am willing to give you the shield guardian amulet if you help me with the activation of the chamber."
I am all for this deal.
What are we waiting for?
So where is? Do you activate it from here?
Oh, it is further down.
Okay.
And the simulacrum, along with Krintas, are going to step into this hole and say, right down this hole, there is a creature known as a basilisk. Have you heard of it?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's problematic.
Yeah. Who's got
Whatever you do,
basilisk oil?
So you were talking
whatever you
about
do,
things I don't know
do not
about.
look at its eyes.
Anyone got a mirror?
I do have a mirror.
That will be helpful. Try to get it to look at itself.
You get a mirror. That's fantastic. If you hold your mirror up to the basilisk, it will gaze to itself, and it will turn itself into stone. When we're down there, try that.
I'll explain to Martok what it is. Like the creature. Essentially, if you look at it, it turns to stone.
Oh yeah, it was my character that didn't know. I know what a basilisk is.
Yeah. No, I'm telling your character.
Yeah.
So, what is the shield guardian then? I have no clue what this wizard is talking about.
A shield guardian is a I don't want to spread misinformation, so I'm gonna actually read.
Oh yeah, shield guardians are amazing. Freaking very coveted by wizards and shit.
It is a construction made by the wizards, usually out of steel or other metal materials. It is very large and very powerful. It's usually used by wizards to control or to protect something or do heavy tasks for them.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's like an
basically just a
animated
golem.
armor or something like just.
You can say it's an animated armor, but far stronger, far bigger, and far more useful.
Personal golem.
Hmm.
But yeah, I will. Are we ready to face this basilisk?
I was born ready.
I'll take out my mirror.
I do not have a mirror on me. I do not wish to go first.
Hmm. Why don't you
Well-
send your companion if I put the mirror around his neck?
Krintas, and he the simulacrum talks in a language
I'll take a rope or like a small
a
chain
language
out
that
to.
none of you know, and gives the order to hold the mirror. So the undead is now with his hand like this, waiting for you to hand over the mirror.
Okay, I'll give it to him.
And he's gonna grab it and he's gonna hold it like this,
Mm-hmm.
like very rigid, and he's gonna jump down.
Before I jump, I'm just gonna cast Mage Armor, and then I'll jump.
Rain, Martok.
Hmm.
Should you remember I have that orc companion? Should I send him in?
We could, but it seems like might be not at the right time. I feel we may need him yet.
Okay.
Down we
One
go.
mirror should
If
do.
things go sideways, I'm certainly stay that wheel.
Yeah.
I
You
was looking
see-
at the stat block for this thing finally. Holy shit, dude.
It is. It is.
He's
strong.
good for opening barn doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking at what I used it for, I regret it.
Trintas and the simulacrum already jumped in.
Yeah, I'll jump.
Is everyone else jumping?
I suppose.
Let me see. Yeah, sure.
I
As
can
you jump down.
guess.
I have one question though. Would we be able to detect thoughts on a simulacrum?
It doesn't work on constructs. So I guess if they count as a
Yeah.
construct,
Yeah. That's problematic then.
they also
As
don't
everyone
have
jumps
any.
down,
Yeah, simulacrums also don't have original ideas or thoughts.
Okay.
as Taz was the first to jump, the basilisk immediately turned and used its gaze to try and petrify it, but because it was holding a mirror, you can see there's a stone lizard facing you as everyone jumps down.
Yay. It worked. I'll take my mirror
That was
back.
very smart of you.
Hmm?
As he hands over back the mirror. In this room, I'm forgetting to describe rooms. Hold on. Looks like a dining room with tables and broken dishes and wrecked benches. The chamber that I am so speaking of is around here. Follow me. As he opens this door and walks to this hallway. The room to the back, and he's gonna open this door with a mage hand, is a spiral staircase. It is blocked, but it was supposed to lead up, or in our case, down, or in the case of if the tower was up right side up, it was supposed to lead up.
So there is one additional floor to this place then.
I believe I didn't get the message right. Like those stairs were supposed to lead to this floor if the tower was right
Okay.
side up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it goes back to the surface if it was working.
Yep. He opens this room and walks in. in this room, you can see there is bigger runes, like big size runes painted along the walls, all throughout the walls. And also where you step in, there's runes, but these runes were supposed to be the ceiling. So there were runes in the walls and the ceiling, but now this is the floor. Also in the very middle of the room in here, there is a golden disc big enough for the creature to stand on. And the simulacrum will say, "This is the room." Based on what my creator has discovered, it is used by, first, an illusion has to be on the golden disc. If the illusion is a living being, a spark of life is required, and depending on how big the creature is or the object is, it will require less or more energy. Wow, what is it?
When you say energy and life force, do you mean it's going to consume a part of our soul or life essence?
No, none of that. It just requires like a kindle. When you're going to set up a fire, you need a spark to lead the wood in fire. That is what is required.
Can I get an insight on him?
Give me some insight.
16.
He seems to be so excited about this that he's only talking with the truth. So if everyone is ready, we shall proceed whenever you guys are.
Hand me out.
Whatever progresses us faster. We have much to do.
Freaking my detect magic would still be up. I don't see any like, I don't know, necromancy or anything like that around.
You would detect this more as evocation.
Okay.
Type of magic.
Well, that's that's fireball energy.
Is it?
Yeah, you're probably
Which is
thinking of
the one that summons?
conjuration.
Conjuration, my bad.
Like, Jesus Christ, are we about to die? All right. Yeah, let's do it.
He's gonna step up and stand himself. He's gonna stand in the golden disc, and he's gonna say, "Every one of you that is alive," pointed to our green pass, please make a circle around.
Will be a small circle.
I guess I'm already in like circle.
Does he need all of us to do it?
The more the merrier.
Yeah, I don't really feel comfortable giving up something that is just to kindle life force.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Well, it's more like you're using a key. It's like the key doesn't get used up. It's just that you need the key.
I think perhaps you should find someone else to kindle your experiment.
Well, if it'll already work with
Whoops.
1 and not 4, then we should be fine.
It should be good enough. As
Why
he
is this
starts to...
undead dude beside me?
No, he left the room. He's not particularly following you. as he starts to recite something in an unknown language to you. The runes on the walls start to lit up, as well as the runes on the floor. And
So, real quick, would it have been an hour since we arrived at this tower?
I would say more.
Ah, damn. Oh well, never mind. My comprehend languages last an hour. It's not
It's been
concentration or
days,
anything.
man.
And everyone who's helping the simulacrum in this ritual, roll me a D100.
Ooh.
Nice roll. If high is good.
Uh,
I know it's always just assumed that higher is better, but you never know on these because these are
Divine
usually like
intervention.
what happens.
Suddenly, everything starts to crumble and you die. No, I'm just kidding.
Foxball.
The runes, you see that start leaking some kind of magic towards the golden disc, and it starts glowing very intensely as you feel those who are helping feel like you are kind of being electrified, but not to a damaging degree. And all this is filled into the simulacrum, and the simulacrum drops. But a few seconds later, it opens its eyes, touches itself. I'm real! I am alive! Now I am San! I wouldn't be able to do
You
this
should
without
have
your
done
help.
Of course.
F8. Let's reload.
I'm just thinking to myself about like freaking. Oh God, I hope they don't meet their original copy again.
If they
He's
see
gonna
each other,
grab-
they both explode.
the universe collapses. He's gonna grab the amulet of Shield Garden and he's gonna hand it to you, Max, and say, "Thank you, really, thank you so much. I didn't deem this possible, but with the apparition of you, I knew this was gonna work."
Of course, anything to help a fellow scholar. I know
Give me
I'm
one
so
second.
genuine and giving. It's crazy.
As you're receiving an amulet of Shield Garden.
I picked up minor illusion last level. We can conjure whatever we want that is a whatever by whatever big.
5 feet by 5 feet, I think.
Yeah. Who wants to
I also have minor illusion.
pseudo dragon, man? Any day.
He's gonna say, now that I am a real thing, I can speak to you about me a little bit more. I am a former Wizard of Thai, but I left that path. I didn't want to be like them because this reputation that they carry, I want to be more like a sage, a person you can come to get knowledge from. And I came to this land with a party of Wizards of Thai. They are scattering the land in search of the ruins of the Nether's civilization that once fell. I don't know if you have heard of them. The
No, we
Nethers.
have not.
The Nethers were an ancient civilization of mages. They built an floating island in the sky.
Oh.
This island, it is unknown what happened to it, but it crashed into the land, and
Oh,
it
the
happens
great
to have
calamity.
landed. it happens to have landed here in Icewind Dale. This upside down tower is just but a tower of this metropolis. The city itself, the city of Ithril, is still lost. Nobody has found it. But the other wizards of Thai that came with me are after it. I came with another 3 of them. One of the name, I would ask you to destroy them if you can. They shall not reach the ruins of the Netherus Tower. Its secrets are best kept buried. I will give you their names and a brief description if you ever run into some of them. One of them is a woman. Her name is Avarice. She's a tiefling, and she's pale. Her skin is white as well as her hair. She usually patrols with 2 gargoyle friends that accompany her. Another one of them is called Nas Lantomir. He's a human. Here, his school of magic is divination. And her weakness is that he likes to pry into people's business. So maybe within these towns, she's bothered someone enough to remember her. And the third and last person is called Veline. Is a human necromancer, and she's called as this land. She possesses walking corpses with them. Well, I guess I do as well with Krintaz, but I use Krintaz as a help, not as a tool. And she just reeks wither wherever she goes. I'm gonna note down the names. So it's Avarice.
Mm-hmm.
We know her.
Mm.
Nas Lantomir.
Mm-hmm.
And Veline Harpel. Well, there's so much I have to do now. Maybe find my former creator and hopefully tell him about you guys. And oh, also, this is for you. He grabs his book and hands it over to you, Max, and says, this was a spell book that I was investigating, but I couldn't seem to learn anything from it. Maybe it was because of my status of a simulacrum, but thanks to your help, now I am real, and I think you deserve it more than I.
Where is your master?
I've like a love-hate relationship with all of these books you're giving me because I can't afford to learn a single one.
He's gonna say, my master left for provisions a couple of days ago. He hasn't returned. Usually it doesn't take this long. I'm worried something has happened to him.
And what if something has happened? What will you do?
I guess I would just continue the normal way as if I or he or you get me, as if the other son wouldn't have never happened nothing to him. San is the name of this person that you're talking to.
Okay.
So do you usually keep in contact?
I had a scroll of message. I used it to try to get in contact with him, but I received no answer.
What is the likelihood of the other wizards of Thay in this region, finding out that he was not on board with finding the lost landed city of Ythra.
We all came in rival terms, so it was like find the lost city of Ithril, whatever means necessary, but each of us took a different path, so I don't believe it matters much.
And where was Zan going to get the provisions?
To the city of East Heaven.
Ah. Yeah. Don't go there.
Is something wrong with it?
Well, we have some. It may be unfortunate news. It may be not. We just heard about a wizard that was burned in the city of East Haven.
Oh. Well, that would explain a lot.
And you might, if anything, you might want to change at least first. You look very wizardly.
It's just. You're right. Yeah, maybe I should. I'd like to keep up the appearance, but I guess it does more harm than good. I shall be on my way. There's a lot of things that I want to do. Again, thanks so much, and I hope that our paths cross again as he starts leaving. Are you gonna say something else before he leaves?
I'm good.
Okay.
Anyone else?
No. I was. Oh well. Okay. He's.
No. You can say it.
Yeah. I'll just say like that. Do you ever plan on releasing your bodyguard?
It is. Let's say this is a way to keep the memory of a friend alive.
Do you think they'd wish to be the way they are now?
Give me some persuasion.
Oh, there's gonna be some persuasion. At -1. Oh god. 0.
Thrilled, in fact.
That's real.
Is that 3 1 rolls in one session?
Oh.
If this is a way to reach immortality, I would say so.
Well, as far
Wait,
as
if that
necromancy goes, I don't think their soul is present in the body anyways.
I think some of them are. This is like out of character, but I know there's one spell where it's like they don't even have to be willing. You just bring them back. They're just like resurrected against their will.
Oh yeah, true
It's
resurrection.
one of those. Yeah, you just like kind of mad.
But that is the actual.
It wouldn't be the same. Yeah, it's not the same
not
as this.
zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, but you
Who-
should
oh.
consider in the future maybe laying his body to rest.
If I see that I am well placed enough to not need of his services anymore.
Okay, that's all I want to say.
I just want to follow up a few.
Excuse me.
Well, what's he to you? Why do you keep him around? What happened to your good friend?
Long story. While we were in our expedition in this, is it the south? No, that is the north. Yes, the south. South of this land, we were on an expedition and there was a bad accident, including dealing with experiments and it didn't go so well, and my friend Quintas here didn't make it.
That's very unfortunate. Now he travels with you forever.
That's the plan.
That's the only question. I just wanted to see if there was what the backstory of the being was.
I shall be on my way then. As he leaves, and you can hear a spell being cast inside of this room. But that's when he leaves, along with Quintas.
I'll leave him be, so. What's my chagrin? I'll open this door.
In this room, you see that is like a bed chamber. It has like a nightstand, but it has been wrecked due to the catastrophe. I think catastrophe is the word I've used most today. And you see a bed, and underneath this bed, you see that there's a skeleton, like crushed.
There's a bed, and what was the last thing? So nightstand and bed and.
The bed is crushing a skeleton.
Well, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna lift the table with the help of someone, or the bed of someone, and just get off the skeleton.
I believe this is a good place to leave the session, because with that action performed, it's gonna gain other events that don't think we have the time to unravel.
Oh god.
But
this is sick. This is my camera at the
Yo!
moment, so I'm gonna try to figure this out.
Wow. It's like 2000 what? 2005?
I think a
That's
2005 could give you better quality than this. At least it
What
wouldn't be
happened?
so.
Maybe
I don't know.
just
And I'm looking it up
extra
online.
drivers and then restart
No,
your
it's
PC
not
maybe.
that. My drivers are fine. I was looking it up online. So this camera can only use USB 3.0, which it was plugged into, which I have on my motherboard. But other people are saying online that after a while, if you have too many things plugged into your USB, that this camera can basically short circuit the fucking USB ports on the motherboard.
What the
No
fuck?
thanks.
We've never
So
heard
I
of that.
might unplug everything and just see what I can do, because it's really frustrating, because I feel like I didn't have these issues until I moved. My camera was fine at my grandma's. I don't feel like I ever had these issues. But now at this new place, I don't know, maybe it's a power thing, or I don't know.
Maybe
Well,
the place
maybe,
is
yeah,
not.
maybe it's just been that long. It's just been, as you said, like they think it like wears it down or whatever. Maybe it just happened.
Maybe because I haven't had it that long. When did I buy it? Do you guys remember, Martok or Johan? Not
Did you buy
too
it?
long ago.
Did you buy it when we started Fundelver?
It was like a week before I bought your camera.
Yeah.
It was during that time period.
Yeah, not long at all.
3 months, 4 maybe. That's crazy. Is there any way? No, you can't test power draw from a USB port unless you have some. Really
unless
strange.
you open up the cables. But no, don't do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the issue is.
Yeah, but if you destroy the port will be fucked. Unless it.
Yeah, but that's what's weird is because the other shit that was plugged into the port are fine, and then people were saying, "Oh, don't use a USB hub. Plug it in directly to the PC." So that's what I'm doing right now, and it's giving me the same issue. So I don't think it has anything to do with that. So I don't know.
Before the session ends, everyone roll me a d6 again.
Oh God.
You just cliffhanger us, and now you're gonna cliffhanger us more.
Oh, another one.
That is actually insane.
What the fuck?
I brought so many, like on D20s and these every dice I
Oh,
rolled
fuck
it's
off.
in one. What you get? One as well. Oh, you got a
You
2.
got a freaking 6.
I got a 6, and
Uh,
that's a weird 1d20.
That's a D20.
yeah, I'm just testing. Because I feel like I've had low rolls tonight too, but the amount of ones that Rain's rolled has been absurd.
2,
Yeah.
1,
Not my day.
6, and 3. Rain, give me a charisma save.
Again. 7.
Just check your
We all need
immunities,
an
man. Please check your immunities of your characters.
Okay, I don't have any. Only
shit.
elves they get advantage
Oh,
against
yeah.
being charmed or something, but that's
Yeah.
all I have. I'm not an elf either. I have no, I've nothing. I have inspiration. Can I add that to a roll?
Okay, you can use your inspiration on this save.
For which? The save or the original one?
The save.
Okay. What is it?
A charisma save intro.
No, but what is inspiration? What does it do? You add 1d6 or something, is it?
No,
Or
no.
D4?
No, it's
Oh,
a
advantage.
Yeah,
You
a free
basically
reroll.
A free
Oh, okay.
reroll.
Oh, I didn't know that's what it was. If I had recently bitten someone, I should have bit that basilisk. I would have got real. Charisma. Okay, 9. Not really any better.
Oh, Jesus, the low rolls.
Yeah, I feel like we all got cursed by it tonight or today.
My charisma save was the only thing I did well. And the D100.
Last session was like a lot of crit rolls, and this session was a lot of crit fails.
The duality of man.
Basically.
My favorite is when you, like in game, roll a nat 1 and then a crit back to back. It's even better when you have like advantage and roll nat 1 and a crit on like the same thing.
That is amazing.
Or even a double crit, like someone did.
That's always a great feeling.
How about when you have advantage and you get snake eyes?
Yeah, well, hopefully I guess I'd have to take everything apart. I don't know. We'll fart around with it and see what happens.
Let's do warranty.
I just don't understand why stuff doesn't work. You spend $100, $150 on a camera.
Yeah, but my camera
It
doesn't
should
work either.
fucking
Like
work.
that. I mean, yeah, I tried it in the hub. It doesn't even turn on. It has to be straight in. Yeah, strange that it requires that much power.
I don't know if it's that. I don't know what it is. We'll figure it out. Back to the drawing board. Alexa, turn the lights on.
Freaking, you started talking about the Netherese, and I had to kind of stay quiet because I know freaking everything about the Netherese. I love it.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Freaking.
If you have any sources, feel free to send them over because I have yet to learn about them.
Yeah, freaking. It's where the only 12th level spell was ever cast.
The what?
12th level spell.
Oh, this is from like old D&D probably.
Yeah.
It was like the
what
higher
was
level
it?
spells in there.
Yeah, well, also there wasn't any spell slots. They didn't exist. You could just cast whatever spells you wanted, as long as you knew about them. What is it? Yeah, Karsus. The spell's called Karsus's Avatar. He tried to replace the goddess of magic, but then he realized the goddess of magic is keeping all of magic together, and everything went to shit, and that's why the city fell. Because he basically turned off magic for the world.
Yeah, that is kind of spoiler.
Oh,
but I guess
that's from like an old. Yeah, it's a canon for
D&D.
D&D.
Canon lore, but
canon lore.
I guess if you're playing BG3, they do delve into that pretty deep.
Oh, they do? Shit.
Oh, I haven't played that yet.
Far on.
I'm gonna get out with some friends at Christmas or something.
Well, that is some very amazing information that I didn't know.
That is my
I
bad.
haven't
I'll
played
shut
the
up
other
about
two.
Netheril.
You can send that
Oh, you're
info
fine.
my way.
Feel bad for telling you not to.
I need to look up the story for the first two games anyway.
You
I haven't
don't.
played
You
them.
really don't need to for the
Oh,
third
do you
one.
not? Okay.
No.
Clyde, did you see my message?
Yeah,
I
I
think
got
he's,
one
what?
I
from you
think he's
too. Why would
typing.
you say something so rude, dude?
Okay. All right.
Very amazing session.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'll see
go.
you guys next week.
Yep.
See you guys
Yep.
next week, and you too in 2 days.
Yeah, about that. Yeah. Bye.
The
All
bastard.
right. Good luck.
It was a joke. Yeah, but
See you.
yeah,
Good luck. Good luck.
he's gonna join back in. Trust me. Say sorry about trying to give us another cliffhanger. It's just payback. Payback for a cliffhanger. This session's gonna pay.
All right. See you guys.
See you later.
So that spell that was cast in that room, would that have been can it be recited again?
Yes.
Yeah.
You would have to read the runes though.
Mm.
That would be a problem if you didn't have comprehend languages.
Yeah, of course. I guess the
But yeah, because of the high roll that Max gave of a 95.
Well,
I guess I shouldn't be
no,
saying
no,
this.
don't say anything. But yeah, it's. I mean, you can do a lot of shenanigans with minor illusion. I can come up with whatever creature that can fit in that little thing. We can just a lot creature, boom, 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 creatures all over the place.
Just summon
Cats and dogs and
familiars.
we can keep like a whole army of creatures that protects this place. I mean,
Wait, if you can create anything, well, anything your character have seen, of course.
I can come up with some bullshit creature. I can come up with some blob or something.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But like an existing creature.
Mm-hmm.
What is a 5 foot diameter creature that is super powerful? Does it exist?
Of course it does. 5x5x5. It's really easy. It's the pseudo dragon, the real pseudo dragon, not the one that you have conjured up in the other campaign, but the real pseudo dragon is.
Is that a real pseudo dragon?
Yeah, the one you have is a familiar. Familiar is basically you pull from the other and a spirit, and you create an animal that looks like a pseudo dragon and kind of acts like a pseudo dragon, but is not a pseudo dragon. If you can do a real pseudo dragon, it will give you advantages to all saving throws with magic.
I look up pseudo dragon and only get the familiar.
Yeah, but there's the real one you get from an egg. You become friends with it, but if it dies, it if it dies, it dies. It's not can't get it back. It's dead if it dies. So there's a lot.
Amazing.
So there's a lot of familiars in the game, or there's a lot of creatures that could be a familiar in the game, or could be like a dog or whatever. You can go to a town and buy a dog that can carry shit for you. You can ride if you're a halfling, horses and stuff. So yeah, a mastiff is it? Yeah, mastiff. You're halfling.
But I mean, by what you heard, you can create an illusion and turn it into reality.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a living creature illusion, it requires a life spark, so you can also create material things.
Can I? Didn't he say the guy say that it has to be an illusion of a living thing? Otherwise, you can create magic items and shit, and that would be crazy. What was
Depends.
Yeah, exactly. It's a living sword.
He said that the chamber can turn illusions into reality, and if it's a living illusion, there has to be a life spark.
That's insane. Is that what he said? Okay. Here we come. It's going to be Magic Fiesta next time. We're going to sit there and recite the entire inventory. But yeah, I haven't seen many magic items, but yeah, it's that could be fun stuff. It's stuff we need. You need another mirror. Oh, let's just conjure up one. You can duplicate the entire inventory. Pile of gold. Duplicate.
Or is the adamantine?
Yeah.
But like, is it the property of the material or is it magical?
No, it's a property. It's like crafting something out of iron, out of steel, out of things. So it's just an exclusive metal with properties. That's all it is.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, all it does, it prevents critical hits, but that's pretty good.
No that would prevent you from being one-shotted.
Yeah, pretty much extend your character life. But yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it was only living. So if we recite when we have money, yeah, I mean, it's severely broken, that room.
We'll see.
Yeah, maybe something else comes out of that damn machine. I think the rolls is not so nice, and my turn. What the hell? Are you moving them around, or are they moving themselves around?
I was moving them around because I didn't see Brutus. So it was like, what the hell is Brutus?
Yeah, I was trying to see what the heck we're going to do. Well, I'm going to be up in 7 hours. Oh, yeah.
That's good sleep.
I'm not tired yet. I drank some coffee to wake up ahead of this. God. So another 3 hours, I think. That's going to be fun.
Well, have a good night.
Dude, it was fun, man. I love it. Going into the dungeon. The only thing is things can, when we walk and stuff, you can describe how we walk through the snow and things. I like that as well. I wanted to ask you, okay, how does it look like? How does the snow feel? Is there anything we see far in the distance?
I did feel good. Like this was a dungeon without combat.
Yeah.
And I feel it was nice.
It was really nice. I just wanted to go through it and look through every single room.
I have to be able to do what I did here, but in the wilderness.
Yeah. But they got cheat sheets for this, right? They got descriptions for how every single room looks, and you probably have read it and put the room in your mind, so you know about how it looks.
I don't like to read the description from the book, but I read how the room looks like. I note the important stuff about it.
Yeah.
And then take it out of your mind and describe it.
Nice. Yeah, it was. I really liked that it was an upside down tower. That's really fucking cool. And then going, it was such a blast, and trying to get to the top, which was at the bottom. So, and this is the top, yeah.
This is the top.
Maybe it is the top. Yeah, but I think it's the top because it's the last thing there's no other.
It's the last floor. Yeah. And there's no staircases hinting another.
No, exactly. Well, that is absolutely crazy. So, yeah. Oh shit! I got